In this video, I'm going to show you how you can two-way sync Webflow and Google Sheets so you can manage your Webflow CMS from a spreadsheet and create thousands of programmatic SEO pages. The first thing we're going to do is go into Webflow, open up our CMS collections, and pick the one that we want to sync. So here I am creating a locations collection. It has 20 locations in it, and it has just a couple of simple fields, so name, slug, and short description. And I'm going to create a sheet that matches all of that. So it has one sheet here called locations. It's got name, slug, and short description. So we're ready to go. From there, I'm going to go ahead and open up Whalesync. So Whalesync is a two-way sync data integration platform that lets you two-way sync Webflow with other tools like Google Sheets, Airtable, and even Salesforce and Postgres. So the first thing we're going to do is just connect our data sources. In this case, it will be Webflow and Google Sheets. So I'll go ahead and authorize those both. And there we go. Now Sheets is connected. We can give this sync a name. By default, it will just give it the names that come from Webflow and Google Sheets. This looks good enough for me. I'll hit continue. And now we can move on to table mapping. So this is pretty straightforward. If you've named your tables exactly the same name, locations in this case, it will pop up here and suggest a table mapping. So you can always just grab whichever table you want from there and create that table. Now Whalesync will try to auto map fields. So same logic is happening where if you've named your fields the same across Webflow and Google Sheets, you can click auto map and there we go. We've literally mapped our name field over in Webflow. So this one here over to this name field in our Google Sheet. And once that's set up, we'll want to pick the sync direction. So by default, it is two-way syncing. Let's keep it that way. But if we wanted to switch to one-way sync, we could do that as well. Once we're done mapping each of our fields, we'll prepare an initial sync. So Whalesync will basically need to scan the records that are in each app to understand what it's going to sync across. Here it's found 20 records in Webflow, and we're good to go. Let's keep moving forward. Whalesync will give you a little preview of what it's going to do before turning sync on. So basically, before I turn this on, I had nothing in my Google Sheet and 20 records in Webflow. Once Whalesync is done, it'll add those 20 records to Sheets, and we'll have 20 on each side. So let's go ahead and kick that off. Once we activate the sync, that is the start of all the magic. So this will basically start to sync across. And now we can notice this happening over in Sheets. Let's go check our sheet and see that it is, in fact, coming through. So now, as Whalesync works through this sync, it is basically noticing all of the records in Webflow and bringing them over one by one into Sheets. So name, slug, short description. You can see some of these cities, Dallas, Philadelphia, Columbus, Phoenix, are the same ones that are over here in Webflow. So let's let that run, and then we can take a look at the two-way sync nature at the end of this. All right, so the initial sync is completed. We can see here that 19 records sync successfully. There's one issue which we can go check out at the end, but now we've connected these two. So let's continue and check out our sync. So here in Whalesync, again, you can see what we've mapped this table and these fields. We can click into operations to see all of the different things that Whalesync has created for us. And if we again come back over to our sheet, we can see that all of these records have come across. So we've got 20 records here in our Google Sheet. And what's nice is if I go ahead and make an update now, so let's go create a new one. Let's say we want to add the city of, Boise, right? We can just copy and paste this from here. Chomp is the best food delivery service in Boise. Maybe update this other one there. And what will happen is Whalesync will watch for changes, and in maybe 30 seconds or so, Whalesync will sync that new record across from Sheets into Webflow. And there we go. So the operation is queued. You can see this record create of Boise, right? These are all the fields that we just filled out. And if we come back over to Webflow, the beautiful thing here is we can refresh this page. And now when I go to my CMS, there's Boise. I've just created a brand new page from my spreadsheet. So that's how you set up a two-way sync between Webflow and Google Sheets using Whalesync. As you can see, it takes just a few minutes, and from here on out, I can literally use a spreadsheet to create and control hundreds, if not thousands, of pages on my Webflow site. So check us out at whalesync.com and let us know what you think.